Hi guys, I'm Steex, audio video production here from the NAMM Show 2024 at the Austrian audio booth with Philip, the product specialist, to know more about all the news from Austrian audio. So let us know everything.
I will. Thank you. Well, Austrian Audio is a Vienna-based company. We do microphones and headphones in Vienna. We develop a lot of stuff. We have a lot of new stuff also. And this is one of our new products here. It's actually the MiCreator. This is not only a microphone, it's more or less a music interface.
Okay.
It actually has USB-C connectivity, meaning I can hook it up to a mobile device, for example, iPad or even a computer. It has a Cubase LE license built in, so if you load Cubase LE, it will automatically activate it. You don't need to fiddle around with a codec or so.
Okay, great.
It will automatically activate the license. What you can do is you can actually obviously use the condenser microphone that sits here on top. You can tilt this one if you want to have it on your table, use it for content producing, but also for music. You have a sensitivity switch here, high, low, or mute. Why would you want to mute the microphone? Well, basically because you have an input on the backside of this microphone.
Okay.
With this input, you can do a lot of things. Option one is, for example, to attach a guitar cable. If you do that, it will automatically switch to the necessary input for a guitar pickup, so it sounds good with a big guitar. You have the output here, and this output is obviously for a pair of headphones, so you can listen to what you record. But there are other options to connect. For example, if you do a lot of interviews, you might want to get the MiCreator satellite, this little sidekick here, and you connect this with the link cable, like I did it here in this setup already.
Okay.
And if you do that, then you can use this pair for interviews, for example, but also for stereo recording. If you put them on a stereo bar, you can easily record things, but you can also use it, for example, if you have an acoustic guitar, you sing into the one microphone, you record your guitar with the other microphone. All these options are possible. If you have the feeling, and not forgetting, there's a second output here, so you can actually add a second headphone. So we could both be wearing headphones while doing an interview. Might be handy if it's loud, like on NAMM. But if you feel, okay, this is a little bit too much, I don't need that, you can also put in a lavalier microphone. And if you put in our lavalier microphone, you actually don't lose a headphone output, because here is the second output. You still use two headphones. While using the lavalier microphones, we could have the interview like this, for example.
And the capsule is only from one side or both sides?
It's one side.
It's one side, the front.
It's a 𝙤𝙤𝙙 capsule to the front.
Okay.
Exactly. And as I always say, if you have the microphone in the right position, it's always in the picture.
Okay.
So we say, okay, it's looking nice, but you might want to change the plate.
Oh.
And you can not only change the color, but you can, for example, do your own plates.
Oh, great.
Get some sticky foil, put your logo on, and then you can actually brand it to your channel, which is very nice, because you have your channel always in the picture without jumping into your face, but it's nice and always in the picture.
Wonderful.
Very nice
It's
option.
something that can be done directly on the website, on the order?
You can order them actually, but you can also do it yourself, as you like. These plates are available. You can either order them printed, or you can just use some sticky foil and stitch it out. It's very easy to do. The MiCreator itself, meaning this little guy here with all its cables, so USB-C cable, guitar cable, retails for $199. If you want the set, consisting of a MiCreator Studio, the MiCreator Satellite, this mini bar here, the necessary adapters for the US thread, also with the guitar cable, USB-C cable and link cable, plus an additional set of plates, this would be $299. So a very affordable option for great variety of occasions.
Yeah, thank you so much. Let's move on the other
move
products.
on to the headphone. So, I would like to introduce you to the Composer, Austrian artist's first step into the market of high-end headphones. Actually, this headphones retails for $2,600, so it's not on the cheap side.
Yeah.
But a very nice product for audiophiles, but also for recording engineers who really need to hear each and every detail. We have developed a new driver for this model. It's 49mm now, still with a ring magnet system that you can actually see here on the back because it's very open back. The membrane is covered with diamond-like carbon DLC. That means that it's very stiff without adding too much weight.
Okay.
The ear pads are magnetically attached.
Oh, great. That's
for
wonderful
easy cleaning or changing. Exactly. The size mechanism works in the conventional way here, but there's more. You can also actually tilt the angle of the ear cup.
Okay.
And this is because all our ears sit a little bit different on our head. So with each and every person you might need to have a little bit of a different adjustment. And why did we do that? Basically because otherwise we would need to make the ear cups very big.
Okay.
And this is uncomfortable, and so we have a relatively small ear cup size, but still we can accommodate for nearly all head shapes and ear shapes. The headphone itself, it's very sensitive. Actually, you can use it with a mobile device as well, but obviously I recommend to use it with our headphone amplifier. The headphone amplifier, it's called Full Score 1. Thank you about that. This amplifier is an all analog design.
Okay.
So there's no IC in the signal path, no digital components in the signal path, but it's a very fast circuitry. So this plays with a rise time of 200 volts per microsecond. So really very fast. It plays up to 1 megahertz, basically.
Okay.
And this is important, not because you hear up to 1 megahertz, that would be bullshit, but you actually hear the transients.
Okay.
And this amp can really translate transient signals very well.
Okay.
And this is the thing with this all digital signal chain that we have now,
Yes.
because there are a lot of transients. So if the transients are not right in your mix, you will notice this with this amp. Great for the engineer.
Yep.
Not so great if your favorite music track was recorded in imperfect environments.
Okay.
We don't want to ruin your favorite music for you, so we made this true transient technology, as we call it, switchable.
Okay.
If you put it in the normal mode, it's still a very good headphone amp. Same tonality, but it only plays to 200 kilohertz.
Okay.
If you engage the true transient technology, you unleash the full power of the amp. It plays to up to 1 megahertz, and you really can easily hear all the transient signals that might be in your mix.
Great.
To the very truth.
That is smooth
The
knob.
Amp, yeah, that's the volume. You have actually a 4-pin XLR connector here, 2 jack plug connectors here.
Okay. So for multiple headphones.
You can also use it with multiple headphones, no problem. And this amp retails for $1,600.
Okay.
Yeah. Can't do this on a video because otherwise I would say, please have a listen.
It's really difficult. Okay, let's move on now on the microphone.
Absolutely. We are here with the microphones. You might be already aware of the OC818 because this is on the market for quite some years. We have this Vienna-make ceramic capsule, ceramic ring capsule that we produce in Vienna, and that is very much appreciated by the audio community already. There's also the OC18, that's the cardioid version of this capsule with only one membrane, obviously, because we only have the cardioid pattern. But we thought even the OC18, although it's cheaper than the OC818, is still quite pricey for entry-level users. So we wanted to bring it down to the aspirational musicians, and this is why we did the OC16. The OC16 has a little bit simpler electronics, a little bit of simpler housing, and we don't assemble it in Vienna.
Okay.
But it still has the Vienna-made capsule.
Okay.
So we really get the same capsule slightly higher noise floor, but just marginal. But in a very affordable way here, this retails for $3.99 US.
Oh, great.
So great opportunity for all those people who want to do good music but just get started.
Yes, and it's more for vocals,
You
instruments.
You can use it multi-purpose. Everywhere where you can use a good cardioid microphone, you can use it. Recommended for vocals, but it's also great for overheads, for example.
Okay.
Even in front of a guitar amp, it works very well. So great opportunities here.
Okay.
On the right side, we see here our instrument microphones. The OD5 is our dynamic instrument microphone. OC7 is our condenser instrument microphone. Small condenser capsule in here. Actually, our instrument microphones feature this swivel joint,
great.
so you can really adjust them in the way that you need it, even if there are some constraints in regards to placement on the stage. And then we have the CC8, our pencil mic, that really is also very good, for example, for overheads, but also all applications where you need a cardioid.
Acoustic for transients.
Exactly, and this also can do very high sound pressure level, so very versatile microphone. For live applications, we have 3 offerings here. The OD303 is a dynamic microphone with, also even this entry level, and this is retailing for a little more than $100. It also has this 3D pop filter that we have with the OD505. It's actually a pop filter that deflects any excessive air that comes from a singer, so you don't get this pop noise in your recording or in your PA system, whatever you need it for. The OD505 is actually an active version. Why an active dynamic microphone? For a simple reason, depending on the input impedance of your mixing console and the cable lengths, each dynamic microphone basically sounds a little bit different. It's not an issue if you work in a studio or a small club where you have the same setting every day, but if you're on tour and one time the cable is only 10 meters, the next day it's 100, then it will definitely sound different. Not with the OD505. With the OD505, it will always really sound the same.
Great.
The OC707 is the condenser version. Here we have the condenser capsule. Actually, to say this is roughly $400, this is $250. So just to give you an impression.
So this requires phantom power.
That both of these require phantom power.
Because this is active.
Yeah, exactly. This doesn't require phantom power. And as our handheld microphones are very much appreciated, we also brought out wireless capsules of those 2 microphones. So actually, this is the wireless head. Works with a Shure system, electrosonic system. And all the others that have the same.
If you have already the body, you can purchase only the capsule.
And we got very good feedback also on those microphones. Bands appreciate it very much. So if you want to upgrade from the standard capsules that come with your wireless system, this is a nice opportunity.
Great. Thank you so much, Philip, for your time.
Thank you. This was a quick walkthrough. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So guys, you have the link in the description if you want to know more about Austrian audio. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.